Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with a new review for a new Disney Plus series called The Mighty Ducks Game Changers, everybody. That is right. The Mighty Ducks franchise is back, everybody, as a TV show on Disney Plus. We're going to get 10 episodes in the first season, and the first episode actually dropped the same exact day as Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Look at that shit. Holy hell. All right, everybody. So, this is a kind of a retelling in a way of the Mighty Ducks story, in a way, because it does pick up and continue after the events of Mighty Ducks 1, 2, and 3. And we catch up with the Mighty Ducks hockey squad, and they're a well-oiled machine by now. Like, they have their own rink and everything. Like, they put a team together every year. They're almost kind of like, in a way, they almost show them as like the hockey team that the Mighty Ducks are going up against in the movies. Like, they have turned into that hockey team where it's the best hockey team around. Everybody wants to play on the Ducks, and you have to be the best of the best or you're not going to be playing for the Mighty Ducks. Like, they've turned the Mighty Ducks into almost the bad hockey team, which I found very interesting that they did that. It's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like it. It's going to do something very cool and take this show in a different direction. I found that very interesting because now we get a new group of kids that are not the best hockey players in the world, but have all the heart, all the drive, all the passion, all that stuff that made the Mighty Ducks in the movies become the hockey team that they were, and they were awesome. So we're going to get a new iteration, new generation of that. And I think it's a really cool idea, really cool concept. So Brady Noon is our main young character in this movie. He plays Evan. His mom is played by Lauren Graham. She plays Alex. That's his mom. She was in Parenthood. She was one of the moms in Parenthood. That might be where you recognize her from. And, of course, Emilio Estevez is back, everybody, as Gordon Bombay, everyone. That is right. Gordon Bombay is back. And I do think in this episode, he does not really get involved with the hockey team yet. But it's 10 episodes, so it's not a movie. So I think we'll get there. We'll get there. I do think he will be the coach of this hockey team. Because right now, he's kind of exactly where he was in the first movie. He owns a hockey rink that he has like birthday parties at and he lets people skate on, but he doesn't let anybody play hockey in his ice skating rink. And he says that he's got signs up that say no hockey and no kids. He doesn't want anything to do with it. So maybe we'll kind of learn into why he's, I guess, doesn't want hockey in his life and he doesn't really like kids. Maybe something happened. It might have to do with the way the Mighty Ducks 3 ended up going, maybe by chance. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. But overall, the episode, it was fun. It was cool to get to meet this new cast of young kids that have formed this new hockey team. And they're not called the Mighty Ducks. They're called the Don't Bothers or something like that, or the Don't Bothers, they have an interesting name, that's for sure. And Gordon Bombay's hockey rink he's about ready to lose the damn thing. It's run down. Him and Alex have an interesting interaction with each other a couple times. The first time she meets him, he's fixing the freaking Zamboni and he's kicking it and shit, and he's like, "Yeah, all right." And then one of the other interactions they have, she used to be like a ice skater, like a performing ice skater, and he's like, "Well, if you're gonna be on my hockey rink," because she's renting the rink for them to practice on and giving him money, because as soon as she shows him how much money she can give him, he's like, okay, I think we can get something worked out. Even though he was like, no, you're not going to be practicing hockey on my ice skating rink. But as soon as he saw them dollar signs, he was like, oh, okay, I think we could probably figure something out. But he's like, I got to make sure you can ice skate. So he plays the song that she did her last routine for when the last time she put a pair of ice skates on, and we get to see a funny little scene with her. So, but the episode starts out with Brady, because I was talking about how the Mighty Ducks have turned into, you have to be the best to play for the best, like that type of team. Like they're not the Mighty Ducks that they used to be. So Brady, Noon's character Evan, he gets turned down, he gets cut, and his mom Alex goes out on the rink and makes this big old speech and scene. And of course, this takes place during modern times, so she's being filmed, and it affects him at school. Everybody's making fun of him. He loses friends because kids are cruel, man. Kids are cruel. They can be so mean to each other. Like it's disgusting how mean kids can be to each other. So, honestly, a first episode into this new series, The Mighty Ducks Game Changers, and it's a continuation of the movies. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was decent. I enjoyed it. I'm really interested to see where they take this, because it seems like they're almost reinventing the Mighty Ducks wheel and the story here that the movies did. Like, they're taking it, they're putting a little different spin on it, but they're kind of it's similar. It's similar enough that, but it's refreshing and new, and it's just a different take on this whole franchise, and I loved it. I thought it was good so far, so I'm looking forward to the other episodes. If you're new to my reviews for my series, my TV series, I don't give them scores until the very end of the season, the last episode. So I do know this, that I'm going to go back and watch the other 3 Mighty Ducks movies, and I'm going to review them bad boys, so you guys can look forward to those. Hope you guys enjoyed this little review with a few spoilers in it. Sorry. And I will be catching you on the tuba laters, because I have spoken.